In this video, I'm gonna break down my 6 income streams, and more importantly, when should you look to actually expand from that first income stream. First things first, here is the comment winner. If you want to enter another giveaway on this video, it's for a free call with me, consultation call, chat about whatever you want. All you have to do is hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. That's all you have to do, and then watch the next video to see if that was you, just like you just saw. Okay, so to start out, I want to talk about what I think is actually the most important piece, which is when should you look for another income stream? If you want to just hear about mine, you could always skip ahead. I'm gonna talk about those later in the video, but first, I think a lot of people get infatuated with the idea of multiple income streams because we hear all these things like the average millionaire has 8 income streams or whatever, and that's very appealing. And I do think that there is a security and diversification that of course comes with having multiple income streams that I do recommend. That said, I think that it's easy to fall down that rabbit hole too soon when you're not quite ready. I think that for most people, and what I personally did, was really go deep on the first one. Build up one very stable income stream before you start looking for other ways to diversify. Because something I still deal with now is it's easy to get attracted to the next new idea, but it's not always gonna be a good use of your time. Maybe it's better to just double down on something that's already there, especially in those early days when you don't have the luxury of having money to put into all these different things and start all these different things at once. So I would strongly advise doubling down on one, maybe with a little side project, but one main income stream that you absolutely freaking own and crush. And that's gonna set you up to eventually branch out and have other income streams in the future. But when I see people trying to launch 2, 3, 4, 5 different income streams at once because they think they need to be doing all of this stuff, I think that that stretches people much too thin. And then I see those people not really accomplishing anything, where they should have just picked one thing and gone deep and really owned that thing. So now for me, of course, that one was Amazon FBA. So I'm going to use this as a transition into talking about my first income stream, but also how I then branched out from then on. So yeah, first one is Amazon FBA. And look, I guess technically it wasn't my only income stream when I started it, but it was the one that I went deep on and made my absolute focus for many, many years before I went and expanded. If you don't know my backstory, I'll link up that video, but I used to flip on eBay and had other side hustles, and that was what I rolled in to have the ability to take risks on building something that would be scalable. So I did have an income stream, but I was using that income stream to start my one core business. So yeah, income stream number one is of course Amazon FBA, which most of you, if you're already following me, I'm sure you have a very good understanding of that. If you're new and you're just finding this channel for the first time, I'm Matt Loberstein. My channel is mostly about Amazon FBA, but really me as an entrepreneur in general and just trying to build the best life that I can, which business is just a piece of that. So what is that income stream? Basically, Amazon FBA is a program that Amazon offers that allows Amazon to ship products for the sellers. So the sellers are responsible for getting their product into Amazon, and then Amazon ships it when the customer actually buys it. So it turns you as a seller into essentially a marketing company. It's your job to get people to purchase it, but once you source it and you list it and you get that going, then Amazon's handling that. So that's what FBA is. The way that I use it is by building my own brands. I talk directly with manufacturers and I have products made under brand names and designs and tweaking the packaging and changing the products in some cases under brands that I have personally created, and then I own that brand, which is just sold on the platform, which is Amazon. So that's income stream number one, and that's what I've done for now almost 4 years, and that was the one that was my sole income stream for a solid 3 years with no other income stream. It is obviously the longest term, biggest one that I have, considering all the next 5 you're gonna hear about have only been added in the past 9 months or so. And prior to that, I was fully 100% focused on and living off of only that one income stream, which was those brands that I built on through Amazon. So for the next 5, I'm gonna kind of break them down in the order that they emerged, though some had some overlap, but they've all kind of came out of doing YouTube in one way or another. They're not all directly related, but yeah, I'm gonna start jumping into those. And quick little caveat is YouTube is the one thing I might consider somebody does start from the beginning, but not because it's necessarily a business, but because it's going to connect you with a lot of people that are on the same trajectory as you, and also allow you to get into other circles where people are above you. So maybe it's not a business, but it is kind of a side project that could be really worth, you know, if you're just starting Amazon or you're just starting any other type of business, you know, pick up a camera and wave it around and, you know, put it on the internet, and a lot of cool stuff comes out of that. So that said, here are the next 5 that have kind of come out of it. So number 2 income stream, this was the first one technically that came out of YouTube, and this is paid consulting calls. So I still do these. I actually just did one this morning. This is essentially people that want to pay me money for my time. Now this conflicted me from the beginning and still does now, because it is trading time for money, which a huge reason you get into entrepreneurship is to stop trading your time for money. I am fundamentally against that concept. The whole point of this is to create something that's scalable outside of your personal time, and to be able to make money without putting direct effort in exchange. We want to put in a lot of effort up front to then be paid over time continuously for our efforts forever. So consulting calls are not really that entrepreneurial, but the reason I do them is because people ask for them, people get a lot of value out of it. It's pretty fun for me to just be able to chat with you guys, help you out, and it's a small income stream, but it's something I'm still doing for now. I might not always forever, because well, we'll just see the way I feel about trading time for money, but it is fun, it is enjoyable, it is a side income, and I just want to include it on the list. I still do offer those, and I remember the very first time that I ever took money for a call, I was like, whoa, this feels weird, because up until then I had only made my money ever selling physical things, which, like, physical thing is like, well, clearly I can charge for this physical thing, where I was like, wait a second, somebody wants to pay me hundreds of dollars just to ask me questions? That felt very unusual, but that was the first one that kind of emerged based on people asking for it, and still offering it today. Okay, so income stream number 3, this emerged at roughly the same time, and this is affiliate marketing. Now, I am not an affiliate marketer per se. I do not do this full time or put much devotion into it the way my friend Odie does and makes a killing going all in on affiliate marketing. I'm not doing it in that way, but because I have a platform and because there are tools and products that go along with the things that I'm talking about, I recommend them in some cases, and then I am able to get commissions in some cases. So for example, tools that I use in my Amazon business, such as Jungle Scout and Helium 10, those are tools that I use and recommend already. Therefore, they offer affiliate programs. So if somebody, say, uses my link, and I can often give out a discount because these companies offer me a discount, you guys get a discount, I get a commission, everybody's happy. So that's how affiliate marketing works. And that's another decent but small, all these are relatively small in comparison, but I'm just wanting to lay out how everything is sort of stacked up. So affiliate marketing, it's a very passive, hands-off way to make money, though it's hard to build up from scratch. But because I've built this anyways, and I'm talking about these things anyways, it is a cool way to have another income stream. This also includes even the Amazon affiliate program, which allows me to say, like, people ask me what camera I'm using or stuff like that. So I always have links in the description for all of these types of things. I'm not, obviously, you don't have to use them. I'm just saying it because I'm breaking these down right now, but that's how that works. So that is income stream number 3. Affiliate marketing. It'd be really cool to build that up further, and I think as you know, as you get more and more of an audience, it's just a very easy way to have something else in the mix. All right, number 4 is YouTube. Once you get a decent number of views, I forget like the exact cutoff to be eligible, but you can start making money just for having the ads that play on pretty much every video on YouTube. You get a small cut for that. Now, this is definitely probably the smallest one. I'd have to compare. Yeah, it's probably the smallest out of all of them, but it's, hey, why not? I'll take it all day. And I think as YouTube grows, it'd be really cool to, you know, just having $5,000 a month or something just because of having a YouTube platform, I'm all for that. It's not that high at this point. With me posting a little bit more frequently lately, I could see this getting up to say 1,500 bucks a month pretty soon here, and then as I hopefully continue to grow and grow and grow, it becomes significant. But again, a small one, but a cool one, an easy one, one that I would do this regardless, because there's so much else that comes out of this channel financially or not. Those that I would pay. Like, it's funny because a lot of like YouTubers are so uptight about like how much they make from YouTube and stuff like that, but then we go to Facebook and we pay Facebook to get in front of people with Facebook ads and videos. So it's pretty cool that, you know, we can just throw up videos and make any money at all. I think that's really cool, and the fact that some people make it their entire livelihood is pretty amazing. Not that I want to just be a YouTuber only, but it is a cool little income stream that is gonna hopefully continue to grow and grow. So that's number 4. Okay, so moving on to number 5, this is my training program that I've developed to help people along with creating physical product brands for themselves. So this was another one that came out of people asking me for it, similar to the consultation calls. People wanted more, people wanted step by step, people wanted it from me because they trusted me and wanted my methods that differed from what they may have been hearing other places. So this was a really difficult one for me because I wanted to make it so great to the best of my ability. I wanted to pack everything I've learned over years and years into this package. So to explain this as an income stream, basically it's a package of videos. There's other things that goes along with it, like a private group and blah, 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 other stuff like that. I'm not gonna talk about it too in depth here, but as a income stream, this is a digital product that you pay for access, and you know, there are digital products in all kinds of things. There's, you know, there's anything that somebody needs help with. There's financial ones, there's diet and fitness ones, there's how to be a photographer. I mean, there's all kinds of digital products, and it's a very unique income stream because cost of goods is relatively next to zero once you actually create this product because it's digital. So that is another income stream that I have. It's called Zero to Brand. It's everything that you need to know to go from absolutely zero to how to sell and launch on Amazon, but also laying the foundation for building a scalable, real business and brand for years to come. So that's what that program is, and that is another income stream of mine, which is the digital product. Okay, number 6, ran out of hands, had to set the camera down. Number 6 is my newest one, and similar to consulting calls, this is one that I am still a little iffy about, but I am testing and seeing how it goes, because it is, in a way, it's exchanging time, and this is having clients. So what this means is similar to, say, social media marketing. I'm sure you see a lot of channels that are about SMMA, which is where you get businesses to pay you for marketing services. So I essentially do that, but with my expertise of Amazon. So for example, an established brand, like a real brand, if you will, may come to me and they may have a good amount of sales on Amazon, but they don't really know what they're doing on Amazon. It's because they just have a presence already. So then they take some of our ground level tactics that the real sellers are doing, and you apply those to these big brands, and boom, it can be really impactful. So this is something that I'm testing with just a couple of clients so far, and it's interesting. It's a cool way to have like a test lab and to get to honestly hone my skills more. For example, my PPC skills have gotten just so much more elevated just in the past couple of months, because now, like for my own accounts, it's just been like, refining and refining and refining and refining. But then you like plot me into this multi-million-dollar account that their PPC is an absolute mess, and then it's like, whoa, I can, really do a lot of damage here. So that is another income stream. It's being tested, if you will. So that's the newest one, and I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one, but it made the list because it's an income stream. Just to add on to that one a touch more, I actually think it's fascinating because as you guys or our community, as we learn these skills of Amazon, it is interesting to realize how valuable they could be to other people. So something to keep in mind for sure. I could imagine somebody, say, learning how to do all this FBA stuff, maybe not having the investment, and then say going to work for an e-commerce company or to get a client of their own as a way to get seed capital to build their own brand. Really interesting thing to think about. I'm curious what you guys think about that. Last thing, this does not deserve a number on the list because it has not actually generated income for me yet, but this is coming. These are partnerships. So again, this has come out of me having an audience, but this is people, say, in my audience that have a brand they want to build, but either they don't have financial resources or they want additional, say, consulting type of resources to have me on board, and then I get X percentage of this company or of the profits, and I provide some sort of resource, again, whether that's financial or just consulting. So there's one of these that's already like locked in so far. For me, honestly, this is a complicated one. I'm curious if anyone has thoughts, because just figuring out how to structure it all and how I get paid at what time, because I don't want to stress the person on the other end with, say, cash flow issues. So figuring out how that all works has been a little complicated, and that's why this is not one that I'm like actively seeking too much, but one did come out of it. The product is about to go live any day now. This has been in the works for a couple of months, so that's interesting, and that will be an income stream for me because I'll have a percentage of that business in exchange for my continued help in that business and giving my resources so that it can grow as much as it can because I'm invested in it. I do definitely have a lot of new projects in the works, but these are the ones that are generating income now, and that last one that's pretty soon. So yeah, those are my 6-point-something income streams, if you count the last one or not. I hope it was interesting to see that breakdown, a little behind the scenes of what I've sort of evolved through, just as you guys have been watching, even just since starting this YouTube channel. So yeah, it's really interesting. Before I do wrap up this video, I have a couple things. One that I want to ask you guys about, and the other is just something for you. So first one is, what do you think I could offer? Like, what might I be overlooking? People have asked me for all kinds of things. Like, I don't even want to give examples because I kind of want to just see what you guys come up with without me like steering you. But I am curious, like, what is something that you wish I offered? I don't know, just something interesting could come out of this. I figured I'd throw that out there. Beyond that, you know, I want to make sure anybody watching that is not in the Facebook group, there's a free Facebook group for entrepreneurs, for Amazon sellers, for anybody trying to do something better with their life and increase every area of their life. That's down there, it's free. It's really been growing a lot recently. It's a great place to get questions answered from me or from the rest of our community that we've built together. So what are you waiting for? I don't know why you wouldn't be in there. You really should be in there. So join that. That's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, please do hit the thumbs up. It makes a big difference. I always feel funny asking, but it really does. It helps get these videos out to more people. So leave comments, hit the thumbs up. I get back to almost every single comment too, by the way. This is a strange thing, and then I'll stop ranting, is that I feel like now that my channel is a little bigger, people feel like they're not gonna get a response from me, maybe as much as they did in the beginning, but trust me, if I ever miss a response from you, just ask again. I promise you will get a response from me. I'm really good about it. I get back to a ton, pretty much every single one. So keep trying. If I've ever not responded to you, try again. I promise you'll get one. You know, maybe keep it a little tight. If it was 8 paragraphs long, maybe that was why. But I really appreciate all the comments and the thumbs up and all of that. So that's gonna do it. I'm gonna stop rambling. Feel like I might have rambled a lot in this video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See ya in the next video.